everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Nettie here. This is part 2 of my London Paris haul. So this is part 2, which would be Paris. If you didn't get an opportunity to watch the London one, I will put it in the link below. But anyways, here we go. So after we did a little whirlwind tour of London, we were there for 3 days, and we took our train to Paris. We got a 1 o'clock train, and we got to Paris at 4 o'clock. And we raced to the hotel, dropped our stuff off there, and I knew that Chanel was closing at 7 o'clock. So that's the first place that we went. And you can see that right in behind here is the bags that I'll be showing you. But I'm going to be a little tease right now, and I'm going to show you the other stuff before I get into that. Because we were, traveling all the way around. Sorry, I got an itching. We were traveling all over the place, and we went out to Versailles for one day, and we did, the hop-on, hop-off bus for a few days. And we got to see a lot of Paris that I wanted to show my mother, and she just loved it. So, being the usual tourists that we are, and buying stuff, as the usual tourists do, one of the first places on our buying spree was the Eiffel Tower. And we actually got up to the Eiffel Tower around 10 o'clock, so we had a tour set up at 9:30, and they took us all up into the tower, and it was just beautiful that day. It was a little bit overcast, but as the day wore on, it turned out to be a beautiful day. And all of our days in Paris were sunny and bright and beautiful. One day was a little windy, but other from that, gorgeous sun. So I picked up a little Eiffel Tower, and I will put that in my girl cave room. And I also picked up a little bag charm, and I thought this was so cute. So I can put it on my bags or anything. It's got the little Eiffel Tower on it with some little crystals, and it has Paris spelled out in the little, just the little medallions here. So I thought that was cute to be able to put on my bag. And then I got another little bag charm. And this one just says Paris. It has a little bag, and it has a little shoe on it, and it has the little Eiffel Tower. And that's all I got at the Eiffel Tower. Then we went touring around, and we went to the Louvre. And at the Louvre, we got a few items here. I haven't unboxed anything, so these are all really true unboxings. Everything will be true unboxings. And at the Louvre, I just picked up a couple of little pens that say Versailles, but I thought they were so cute. And they're very thin, and you know what? I think these pens will fit perfectly in a Louis Vuitton agenda. So I got a couple of those. And then, what else did I get? I thought this would be a really neat idea. I was looking for a little poster of the Mona Lisa, because we actually saw the Mona Lisa up close, and it was just like horrific. It was, you wouldn't believe the crowds of people it took us to like try and fight our way through to see the Mona Lisa. But we did manage to get a close-up of her, and so I wanted to see if I could get like a little print, but I knew that packing, it would probably get ruined. So instead, I got this, and what it is, sorry, it's really glary. What it is it's actually a little cleaning cloth. And I thought, oh, that's kind of neat. I can still frame it, even though it's a cleaning cloth. So I thought I would do that, and then it wouldn't get destroyed if it got bent, or when it was being packed. So I got that, and I'm going to frame it and put it in my girl cave. So I got that. And then, being the tourists that we are, we got some dish towels, and I just thought they were so neat because they have like the Eiffel Tower, and I got a couple of colors. So I got those. And then I'll always have Paris with me no matter when. And then, oh my gosh, then we went out to Versailles. And me and my mom, we just love the stuff there in the the visitor center. Versailles is so beautiful and so gorgeous. If you ever go to Paris, everybody needs to go out to Versailles because it is just glorious. I've never, it's just immense, and I've never seen such a beautiful building and grounds that are just to die for. And we actually stopped, and there is a nice restaurant like halfway down into the gardens, and we had lunch there, and just, it was a beautiful hot day, and we just sat there outside under the umbrellas, and it was just, it's just a beautiful memory. Anyways, we went into their gift shop, and I got a little pouch, and I also got another pouch for my glasses, and it's a little glass case. But they're so cute and soft, and I love the fabric is really nice, and it's like kind of like a, I don't know if it's like needlepoint, or it's how they used to embroider things way back when. It's almost like, oh, it's a tapestry. That's what it is. It's like the tapestry that they have in Marie Antoinette's bedroom. So I got the little glass case and the little coin pouch, which you can use for just about anything. But I just thought, just as a cute little memory, and to put in my bags, and to give it a little pop of color, these would be really cute. So I got those. And then, sorry, everything's falling out here. And then I also, for my drawers in my bedroom, I got this little, it's just a little sachet. It's a perfume sachet. And if I could tell you, it smells like lavender, or actually this is rose. See, I'm terrible with smells, but oh my gosh, if you smell this, it's just like a beautiful rose, like fresh roses. So I'll put that in my drawer, and everything will smell really nice. So I got that, and my mother got one too. And I got another one, and this one is a turquoise, but I don't know what scent it is, but it's a really nice scent as well. This is almost like a baby powder, so I don't know what flowers are in there. But I thought those would be really cute to put in my drawer and make everything smell really nice. So those were our little, touristy type of gifts that we bought ourselves. I call them gifts because they're little gifts to ourselves for traveling. And then we went on the hop-on, hop-off bus all throughout Paris, and those are great. When you're in Paris, that's the best way to travel, because you just pay one price per day, or you can do it for 2 days, and there's like several different routes you can take, and you can just get off whenever you want to at the major sites, and then get back on, and it's just, it makes life easy. So I got off, and we were walking the streets one night, and we came across the Ladurée shop. And so what I got in Ladurée was, I got a little thing of chocolate, it's a mini tablet, which is a rose mini bar. It's white chocolate with rose flavoring. So, oh, sorry for I'm blinding you guys. But anyways, this is, I can't wait to try this because it just sounded really different. And then I got a little charm when I was there. And this is the mini charm. So let me just take this off so I don't wreck the bow. And they package everything so nicely. It has a little card in it. And then it has a little cover on it so it keeps the charm safe. So it just has a little foam. And as you can see, trying to open it. Oh, here it is. Okay, so it opens like this. And there you can see the charm that I got. I decided to get the black, beige, and red because I thought that would go with a lot of my bags that I already have. And would look nice against the monogram, would look good against just a black bag. So, and it's the small one. I decided to get the small one versus the big one just because I didn't want something too big on my bags. So I got that. And I'd been wanting one of these for so long, but like I kept on holding out because I wanted to get it from Paris. So a lot of these items I've been holding out all year long because I knew I was going to go to Paris, and it was like killing me to not have it right away. But I managed to hold out. I'm proud of myself. And then the other thing I got, me and my mom were looking around the shop. And we were trying on different perfumes. And we saw this one which was kind of like, it was not quite a baby powder, but it was in a green bottle. And they had like samples of every bottle. And we went to try that one, but it was empty. And so, but we thought from smelling it, that was the one that we wanted. So we both bought the green one. And then later on, then we actually tried the rose. There was another pink bottle, and we sprayed that on ourselves, and you know, we thought, oh, that's nice. And then we got back on the bus, and we toured around for a few hours. And every time we kept on smelling ourselves, it's like, Mom, I like the rose better. I think I like the rose better than the one that I bought. And so she says, well, it's like, let's just go back. So we hustled our way all the way back to the Lauderay store, and I picked up the rose one, and the green one I sent home with my mom for my sister. So it was good. In a way, it was good because she got that as well. So this is the rose one, and let me just open it. I'm just going to try and do this without undoing the bow because they always do these so nicely and I can never redo them. So there's that, and oh, they have stickers on this. Oh, there we go. And these bottles, it's the bottles that we really loved as well. So if you look, here's the bottle. And it says Lauderay Paris on it. I don't know if it's going to be a bit of a glare, but you can see it says Lauderay Paris. And what you do is you take off this top. Let me see if I can do that right now. I'll put that there. And you just put this like that. I want it. Make sure that it's on properly. And it just looked like that. And we just fell in love with the little bottle and the way you can spray it on yourself. And this smells like a light rose. And like I said, we kept on smelling where we had put it on all day. And we just kept on saying, no, we got to go back and get this one. So I'm so glad that I did end up getting this one. So that was our purchases at Lottery. And then, let me see, what else did we do? And then we went to the Galeries de Lafayette, and I was actually looking for an item, and I went to actually 3 Louis Vuitton stores in Paris. So I went to the Louis Vuitton store on the Champs-Élysées. I went to the Louis Vuitton on the Avenue Le Montagne. And then I ended up going to the Galerie Lafayette. I was looking for this item, which is in this box. And in the Champs-Élysées store, they only had one, and it wasn't my size. And in the Avenue de la Montagne, they had another 2 belts. Sorry, it's a belt, by the way, it's a belt. They had 2 belts, but one was my size and the other one was, I'm an 85, the other one was an 80. But when she brought it out, the 85 looked like it had been overstretched or something, and it just didn't look right. So I wasn't going to buy it because when we looked at the 80, the 80 was so much better and it was in better shape. So it looked like the other one had been just like worn or something. And these are brand new out this season. So I said, I want something. If I'm going to buy it, I want it to look new, and I want it to be, in the best condition it can be in. So she said, well, why don't you try the Galerie de Lafayette? They might have it. So we went over there, and yes, they did have it. And so here's the item. It's in the nice hard box, draw box. And it comes in a little pouch like this, the Louis Vuitton pouch. I love these little pouches because they're just so much better than, the little dust bags. And just let me put this down a little bit so you guys can see better. And here is the belt. And it is the brand new, out this season. And it is the suede belt. It's the suede monogram in the caramel color. And what is this? It's M6115, and this is in size 85. And it is made in Spain. Don't know that you'll be able to see it because it's quite dark, but no, yeah, you can see it. And here's the code. But it is a gorgeous, gorgeous belt. I love the color. Ashley, if you're watching, I know that you are eyeing this color belt. It is beautiful. I beat you to it. So it is just beautiful, and I think it'll go great. I have the Valentino Rock Stud boots that are in this this kind of caramel color, and I think when I'm wearing those boots and this belt with a pair of jeans, it'll just look fabulous, just fabulous. And I love the monogram on it. You can see it. It looks beautiful. And just the monogramming throughout. So that was my purchase at the Galeries de Lafayette, Louis Vuitton. Oh, and also when we were at the Galerie de Lafayette, my mom wanted to pick up some lipstick by Chanel with my maiden name on it, Russi. So she picked one up for herself, and she also picked up one for my cousin, who was looking to have one of them. And at the same time, the guy that was helping us, I saw him with another girl before he was helping us, and he was showing her this lipstick by Chanel, and it's called the Rouge Double Intense, and it's really nice. And he says it stays on for, like 12 hours, and you take it off with any like makeup remover. But I got a nice nude color, and what he says is on the one side is the lipstick with a little dough-like end, and it's really nice. It'll stay on. If I put it on my hand, it'll stay on for 12 hours until I take it off. So I'll just put a little bit on, but it's a real nice like pinky nude. And then on the other side, and it's called light rose, and on the other side is a little brush, and it's just the gloss. So once this dries, you can put the gloss on it, and it just looks just wonderful. So I'll let that dry. So I can't wait to try this, and I'll let you guys know what it's like, and if it does do the trick for the 12 hours. And then he gave us a bunch of little like perfume samples. So that was really nice of him. So I'm just gonna rub this a little bit before I open up the main things. Hang on, guys. Let's get to the main items right over here. I'm gonna start with the smallest one because I'm gonna keep on teasing you guys, keep you to the end. So like I said, when we got to Paris, we only had probably an hour and a half in the Chanel store. It was crowded, lots of people there, and I knew what I wanted, so it wasn't too difficult. So the first item is in this beautiful Chanel white box. I don't even want to touch it because I'm gonna get it all dirty. And with the little camellia. Sorry, I'm getting a lot of light in here today. But let me open it. So this is a true unboxing, guys. I have not seen this since I purchased it. And I have not touched this box. It was great having a big empty suitcase that I brought with me because we were able to just put everything in, box and all. So this is the white Chanel box that says 31 Rue Cambon, Paris. And I love the little edging on it, if you can see the little platform edging on the box. And here's the little black pouch. And I got, there it is. Oh, and it just came off. Here I got this beautiful gold brooch. Let me just take it off of here and show everybody. I thought this would look beautiful on you can put this on so many things. So look beautiful on dresses, on scarves. Even I've seen people put this on a jean jacket, and it just makes it look so beautiful. So it just dresses anything up. And if you can see, it's got just little crystals in it, and it's just a very plain, and I thought that would be better for me. I didn't want things falling out of it, or it's very flush. And here's the back. Oops. You can see. And I'm just trying to see, sometimes it's got really, really small writing on it in this little area, this little flush area. I can't quite pick up what it says, but I know that they're usually stamped with the season and the date on it, and it's just so tiny I can't even read it. But that is my Chanel brooch. So I've been waiting to buy a Chanel brooch for a long time, and I'm just so glad that I was able to get one that, or find one that I liked. Because I had all intentions of going there and buying certain things, but I wasn't going to just buy things just to buy it. I wanted to make sure it's what I really wanted, and if they didn't have it, I was prepared not to buy it there. So I'm glad that they did. So that was my smallest purchase. And then the next purchase I did came in this medium bag. And undo this. Take it out. Oh. And then the little camellia fell off, but normally it just goes like that. So put that aside. And Bob told me I should keep all of these camellias separate because, and that I should write Paris on the back of them, so I would remember that they came from the Paris store. So that's what I'm going to do. Here is the box. I think you can tell what this is, kind of, by the box. They are a pair of shoes. So I was looking for another pair of shoes, or flats, and, oh, which is really strange because there's no markings as to what these are. So, it's a surprise. Sorry, I can't give you the information, but in the box you can see it has the little care card that comes with it. It has, oh, it has 2 little dust bags, which is nice. 2 little dust bags for the shoes. That's very nice. I only with the last pair I bought, I only had 1. So this came with 2. And the guy that helped us was just so lovely. He couldn't have been nicer. And he gave us champagne. We actually had champagne in the store, which made it so much nicer. And this is what I ended up getting. I ended up getting just the plain black quilted ballerina flats. And I just was looking for something plain. I know I have, the other pair is navy blue with the black toe cap, but I wanted a black leather pair that I could just wear, to work and not worry about. So I got those. You can see it says Chanel inside. It was just pretty special that I was able to get them at Rue Cambon, and that they had my size, which I was amazed, because every time I asked them, oh, do you have this one? I was actually looking at another pair as well that was the gray graphite, but they did not have it in my size. So I opted for these ones. These were second on my list, so I got those. And then, last but not least, you guys have been all waiting for this. Big drum roll. And I know that I have been waiting for this item for a long, long time. It has been on my radar for over a year. And like I said, because I knew I was going to Paris this year, I wanted to make sure that I got it in Paris. So here it is, guys. My big purchase in the nice white bag. And I'm sure a lot of you guys know what this is already, because I have been, obsessed with it and asking everybody how they like it, what size I should get, what I should do. And I'm just going to lift it up because it's really heavy. So here it is. Here is the beautiful white box. And I was so afraid that I wasn't going to be able to keep this box, because when I saw how big it was, I was like, oh no, I really want to keep this box. But here it is. Let me do this. This is, like I said, this is a true unboxing, guys. Haven't seen this since I was in Paris, and oh my gosh, this is like so exciting to be able to do this with you guys. And I think it's just think it's just a lift. Here we go. There's the top of the box off. Just let me take a peek to see if I have it the right side up. Yep. Okay, here it is. You can see the paper has Chanel written all over it. I know it's like everybody's saying, come on, Annette, just get it open, get it open. It's like, here we go. Here it is, guys. Here is my new Le Boy bag. And here's the dust bag. And it's just the black one. And it is gorgeous, guys. This is just like so beautiful. Oh my gosh, I just can't believe this. Hang on. And then, of course, they do such a great packaging job. Here is the care book, and it comes with a little dust cloth. And you have to, sorry, the bag's on my lap. So inside you can see they do that little crinkle wrap inside it to keep the bag nicely. So here, let me put this aside, show you guys this bag, because she is a beauty. Look at this. Oh my gosh. She's beautiful. Oh. And the leather, oh my gosh, the leather, it smells so beautiful. And I got it in the lambskin, so that's what I opted for. And I opted for the regular quilted in the ruthenium hardware, and the beautiful chain. And it is just perfection. If you look at it, it is just perfection. It is just beautiful. I have been waiting for this bag for so long. Oh my gosh, and look at the inside. Still has all of the plastic on it. And I know that I'm not going to take any of that off right away, because I'm just going to keep it like this for a little bit. And here's the little felt that they use to protect it with. And inside the chain. Now I know I'm going to have to wrap the chain when I store it, because it is lambskin and it's going to dent very easily. But here it is, and it's just the regular black interior. So you can see it's just the one pocket. And I got the new medium size. I did try the old medium size, and I just thought for me it would be better to get the new medium size, because I can carry a lot more items in it, and it's just for my lifestyle just made more sense to get this size. But isn't she beautiful? She is just gorgeous, and I'm going to be really happy to use her. And I will do a review once I use her. I know that there's probably tons of reviews out on this bag, but everybody has a little bit of a different take, and so once I use her for a while, I'll let you guys know what I think. But oh my gosh, this leather is so soft, and as much as everybody is afraid of using lambskin and getting little scratches, getting dings on her, I just think that those add character to the bag. So I'm not going to be afraid to use her. I never am. I always use all my bags, and you try and be as careful as you can, but I'm not going to be overly careful, because I think that's what they're meant for. That's what they were made for, is to be used and to be loved. And yeah, we all have little scratches on ourselves, so why should these be any different? Anyways, there it is. I hope you enjoyed my haul, guys. It was so exciting to go shopping and to be able to spend time with my mom. She got a few things at Chanel, and she was just ecstatic about being able to go into those beautiful places. and we just had like the best time. Anyways, thanks everybody, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.